Today I'll be showing you how to make holes in your walls in Roblox Studio, because why not? So first you start into it by you grab a wall, like just how I did, and you see that I pause here for a minute. I'm showing you which parts of the wall that I'm showing. So I have a hole part inside of the wall and a non-hole part also not. So I have a one cheese part on the outside and one non-cheese part on the inside. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab a cylinder. If you want to make it like a circle, you can make it a square, you can make it any shape you want. So I just put it into the wall like that. It doesn't have to be perfectly in, it's just got to stick out into the back. Now you can resize this part to as big as you want. I normally just hold shift and hold click just to pull out the part and make it all just resized in one go. I suggest you do that while reshaping this, because if you do it the Union way, like how I did it with this wall, it will definitely come in quite a bit of handiness. So here I'm just doing I'm explaining here. For some reason the properties aren't there, but you should have properties open. You go to view and you change the color to the exact color that you want the wall that you're going to combine it with. / use the Union tool, which I just am about to press after I get all the holes. But you're gonna want to make it negate part. It's right next to Union in the model section, and once you do that, the part is able to make holes in unions. It's basically a negate part, which is the main part of this whole system. It's not that hard. It's just more of a confusing situation if it's the first time you've ever done something like this. So I'll just go along here and I'll place all the parts that I want to have holes in the main cheese section, and you just continue doing that for a bit. I'll probably just speed it up here. So once you do that, if you're using a two-sided wall like me, you're going to want to duplicate these parts, and they should go into your Explorer tab. It's one of those tabs. Anyways, where you can see all the parts in workspace, you want to duplicate the parts that you want to be such as a window if you're doing two parts within each other, and want to rename all of them to the same name or just something to differentiate all of them from everything else. So you see, it may look like I've selected every single part, but those three parts that I duplicated are still there. So I'm just going to hit Union on the cheese part, and now I have holes in it. You know you've done it wrong if the parts are a different texture or color from the main piece, which you'll have to go back and use the separate tool to turn them back. You'll see here as I make a mistake while doing the final wall, where I did not retexture these parts by separating them. But it was a pretty easy fix, as you see. But if you're doing double wall, I suggest you bring in a 1.1 stud, because I'm doing this on a 0.1 stud basis. Like there, I just did 0.2 studs, but just hit Ctrl-Z and went back. It's just, it makes it pretty cool. It makes it better, you'll see. I've selected all of them, but now I just am about to Union, and there we go. But then I realized the issue right there. See, it's yellow. That's a perfect example, but here I'm just about to grab them all, hit the separate, and simply just you see my mouse is on a select tool. I just made it 0, opacity 0, opacity 0, because that's the color of the wall, and made them negate, and then union them real quick again. And that was it. It was just that. So you see the part, do you see? Okay. Maybe if I, for some reason, decide to zoom in on the windows itself. But as you see here, I'm taking a piece of glass from one of the already previously made windows. Glass is pretty easy to make. You just take a part and adjust the, you can adjust the transparency on a part. As you see here, I'm just shoving it in, and if you do it correctly, like how I'm not right here, because I didn't realize I was off the angle by a little, so normally I would have it in between the black, but I didn't have that yet set up, so it's just like that for a minute, until I realize, oh yay, I'm stupid, and then movie to the middle, and now it's just in there pretty well. You don't have to put windows in, this is just like an extra part of the video, but it's something I enjoy doing. It makes the walls look quite a bit better if you have windows.